From right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Sean Burke. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Hard hit to right center. Baldwin makes his way towards it. Makes the catch, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Zach McKinstry.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Baldwin settles underneath it. And there's two down.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Right side, hard hit. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball on The Show, Chicago. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Munetaka Murakami.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third. The
timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Andrew Bennett, they put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Scoreless after one. Back here on the south side, new inning getting started. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. No score here in the second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0.
Fade away with no baskets made in this tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arches.
Bottom of the second. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's the second baseman. Here's a 1-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
1-2.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. We played 2 full, no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Number 46.
That's a ball.
Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting eighth.
Now it's Javier Baez. The 1-1. And that's fouled off.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
To third, Sosa. There's 1 and 2. What a play!
Oh man, what a smooth double play! That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Up the middle. Gets it to first. That's the third out. Tigers fail to make any noise, and we are still scoreless. Back at the ballpark, this lineup has been one of the most potent in baseball, but they've hit a speed bump today, Singing.
Yeah, still nothing in the runs column. Might be time for some espresso in the dugout.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
The left fielder, number 25.
At the plate, Derek Hill. Here's a 1-1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. And that's a pure stroke.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Teal. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third. Hill headed for the plate. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0.
Who am I? You know the name. You know the name. Who am I? You know the name.
Here on the south side, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Gleyber Torres. Swings over the top of that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Riley Green.
Focus.
The 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next to the
Really
Tigers,
nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
1 away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Top half of inning number 4. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. two-run blast. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
One down. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13.
And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. Line drive. And that one is off the wall. The throw in. And in there with a double off the wall.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Zach McKinstry. Man at second. In the air, left field. Hill going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Body in motion, heart on fire, train through the heat and the haze. Focus, vision of my eyes locked in through the pain. I fix my gaze.
Back at right field, bottom 4, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Montgomery.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Perez takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Benintendi to the plate. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. The Tigers up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Stepping in, Munetaka Murakami. Murakami turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. A sliding stop. What a play. Inning over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Back here on the south side. Ready now for the 5th inning. Perez up now for the Tigers. Out to short, Montgomery. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The batter now, Javier Baez. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now, Parker Meadows. Oh, he gloves it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they're on top 2-0. Here on the south side, well, Singy, this offense came in with the hottest bats in the league, but they've hit a bit of a wall today.
Yeah, something just feels a little off, Boo, but still plenty of game left in this one. Need to find that extra gear.
This one in the air, center field. Meadows settles under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10.
Now it's the second baseman. And a 1-1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Next to hit, Lenny Sosa. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Up onto the patio and out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes. On the ground to third, McKinstry. And that's the 3rd out. Sox move closer on the solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Your footsteps through the dark, the colors shaping amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize that I kept.
Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Gleyber Torres.
That's to third. Zips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next to the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
So up next, Riley Green. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Tigers, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He crushed one out of here earlier. An absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
2 down, nobody on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now all even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Down in order go the Tigers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. This to third. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So digging in, Kyle Teal. 1-1 now. Towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and now 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop,
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And it is gone! And they tie it up. It's 2-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Benintendi gets a chance to hit here. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Casey Mize is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Tyler Holton gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Go-ahead run on base. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good job to fight that one off. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Digging in, Brooks Baldwin. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Sox even things up on the solo blast. 2-2 game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sean Burke won't go any further, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. White Sox going with a new arm, Tyler Gilbert. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hill takes it in for the out. 2 away down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2. Got him. And that is that. Tigers are shut down there. Score remains 2-2. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, number 10.
Second baseman, number 10.
Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1. Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ripped towards third, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Austin Hayes getting ready to hit. Man at second, and that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tyler Holt done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now a chance for Derek Hill. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. Ground ball right side. Torres handles. Tosses to first. And we stay tied as the inning ends. So one left for the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back at right field. We go to the 8th. Perez up now for the Tigers. The 1-1. That one ripped but foul. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Next to the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Baez. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
The center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Popped up. And that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey, feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade.
Back here on the south side, bottom of the 8th, Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Tigers bullpen with some action. Brant Hurt, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Finnegan getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. In the air on the infield. Baez in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Colson.
Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point this one.
Benintendi up here. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Torres fires over to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Up next for the White Sox, the first
Here comes the
baseman,
skipper out of the
number 5,
dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kenley Jansen gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Kyle Finnegan.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Go-ahead run is at third. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. This one in the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 2. Here on the south side, we go to the 9th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Ball to strike. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-2. Out to short, Montgomery. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next to the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now here's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. 2 down, nobody on. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back at right field. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brant Hurt getting loose for A.J. Hinch. In the air to left center. Green on the move to the alley. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10.
Now it's the second baseman. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. This one in the air center field. Meadows moving in on this one. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Lenny.
And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Finnegan, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And he boots it. Still fires to first. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 2. On to extra innings. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side here in extras. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Austin Hayes.
Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Stretches out and hauls it in. And now a wide throw to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
That one off the mark. Ball 2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that one into near center field. Meadows has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay crosses the winning run, and the White Sox walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
3-2 the final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.